Hey guys, welcome back, and in today's video we are going to be looking at a scenario where Austria reforms its empire. The first thing Austria is going to do, instead of going over into the Balkans, they're going to go to Italy, because Austria used to have a region here as Tyrol, which still today has German-speaking minorities. So, the first thing they are going to do is annex Tyrol. The next thing Austria is going to do is attack Slovenia. The reason is because Slovenia has a coastline in the Adriatic, and Austria kind of wants one. So as they eventually cut Slovenia into two, taking the coastline, and right now, then their capital falls. So they're just going to surrender over to the growing Austrian Empire. After they conquer Slovenia, Austria is going to get this island from Croatia, which may or may not have been forced. The next thing they are going to do is demand the Sudetenland from Czechia. After Austria annexes the Sudetenland, they're going to declare war on Croatia with the goal to get the coast. So as they continue, they are going to navally invade Dalmatia and get closer to its capital. They start sieging the capital, and then they start moving troops through here. But then in a turn of events, Hungary will say they are doing a military occupation, saying once Croatia is stabilized, they will give the land back. So as they continue their operations, Croatia's northern portion will fall, and eventually it's just their capital, and after a few more weeks, the capital will fall. In the peace treaty, Austria gets the coastal portions of Croatia, and Hungary is still occupying the northern portions. After this, Hungary is going to go over to Romania and demand Transylvania. They say, if you do not give Transylvania, we are going to declare war with the help of Austria. See, Romania is not dumb, so they're just going to cede the land that they wanted. Now, Serbia is starting to get scared. Same with Czechia and Slovakia. After Hungary gains Transylvania, a new alliance will be formed between Bosnia, Serbia, Slovakia, and Czechia to stop the expansion of the Austrian Empire. But the thing they don't realize is all of them are next on the chopping block. After this, Hungary and Austria are going to declare war on the alliance to stop their expansion. To start out the conflict, Austrian forces are going to start invading Bosnia, since they're the weakest of the group. As they continue to get into Bosnia, they realize that there's way too many mines. There's tons of mines. So they're going to kind of stop this invasion for a few until everywhere else is done. But Hungary is going to start their invasion of Serbia, quickly wiping out this northern portion. Into Czechia and Slovakia, Austrian forces are going to do a surprise push into Prague, quickly taking the capital and causing their forces to quickly retreat to the Slovakian border. After this, Hungarian troops are going to cross in and take, I don't know how to pronounce it, but their capital city, leading into Czechian forces and Slovakian forces to retreat. After this, native Hungarians are going to rise up in support of the invaders, with them around occupying this land. After this, Slovakia quickly falls, and Bosnia collapses, and then Serbia just signs a peace treaty. After the conflict ends, Austria gains Bohemia, which they rename it to, and that's it, while the rest goes to Hungary. And after this, Hungary and Austria will unite, forming Austria-Hungary. After they unite, Austria and Hungary, yes, they got their old empire back, but Austria is still hungry for a place that speaks a similar language and has the same culture and likes pretzels. Yep, they want Germany. They declare war on Germany, but that's not it. They also declare war on Italy. This may seem like a dumb move, which it is, but Austria is now a pretty powerful country, and they may be able to beat them. As the conflict begins, they decide that their goal should be to eliminate Italy first. So from Tyrol, they're going to send troops down here. And their main goal is to capture Venice, the hope that they just leave the war and give them concessions. And you know, they do pretty well, but they're not able to capture Venice. They capture everywhere in North Italy around it, so they have to continue their invasion into Italy. Up in the German frontier, they're going to barely be able to invade because the German military, it is a mainly defensive army, so it's pretty hard to destroy it. But they make slight progress in the front. Back over into the Italian front, Venice does get captured, but it does not lead into the surrender of the Italians. They just continue to push into areas surrounding the Adriatic Sea and hope that they eventually collapse. Back into the German front line, they have a major breakthrough, leading into them capturing a lot of Bavaria, but not being able to capture Munich. And after this, the German people, they're kind of just sick of the war. So their front line starts to collapse, and quickly all of Bavaria will fall into Austrian hands, and they will leave the war. Back over into Italy here, they're going to try to push into this sea, which they will be successful in doing so. But Italy will not surrender. So they will have to continue sending forces. As they get closer to Genoa and Milan, Italy will finally decide that they should surrender. And after this, the war is over, and time to look at the final peace treaty of this video. And for the peace treaty in the video, in Germany, they annex Bavaria. Italy, they annex Venice, the area surrounding it, but they make central Italy into a puppet state. They get Sardinia Piedmont into a puppet state. They give the Saarland independence, and they turn the Rhineland into independent. The rest, they divide up into smaller kingdoms, with the Papal State and the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies. Yep, that's it. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.